All right, so today's discussion is going to be about my 2040 CB signal generator. I've actually had a couple of people already ask about it or how to use it or, if it actually works, even some emails. So I figured I'd just address that now. So, yes, it does work. It's a little uh, outdated, I guess, as far as signal generators go. But if you're just doing CB repair, just 11 meter work, you don't need more than this. And if you're just doing AM, some of the radios now are FM. This won't do anything FM related. My other signal generator does. But as far as 11 meter goes, this was back in the heyday. This is what you would want to use of CB repair. So you had a 1640, all matching equipment. So you had a 1640, the 2040, and then you had the 1040. And then the only thing that's missing from here would be the frequency counter, the matching frequency counter. I think it's an 18, I believe 18 something, whatever it is. But you can kind of tell they're all the same color, orange. B&K Precision kind of changed colors throughout the years, and you can kind of tell what matches based on, the orange or the blue or whatever, And then you had a signal generator. And then you had an oscilloscope. But that's pretty much all you would need as far as for 11 meter. But this is the same thing. You can adjust your modulation, 30, 50, 100, whatever. This is the delta frequency is, I believe, like a 10 kilohertz slide either way, sideband adjustment. And then you have your selector here for 400 hertz, 1000 hertz, 2500 hertz. And then you can have your exterior modulated tone, and you can input that through this right here. What else? And then, so then you have your RF level, which is just like my other signal generator. You can either measure your level in microvolts or dBm, and that's a 50 ohm impedance. So, what can I say about this other than, that's so you can see here that an S9 signal, which is 100 microvolts, on this particular signal generator, they have it at minus 70 dBm. So I know there's always confusion. Is it minus 67? Is it minus 72 or whatever else? If you go by like RCI, for example, they'll tell you 100 microvolts or minus 67 dBm. I've seen it in the service manuals. If you ask more, I don't know, professionals, they're going to tell you it's minus 72. But on this particular signal generator, you'll see here that it's minus 70. I think no matter what you use, you're never going to really notice a difference on your meter. So these meters here, this is on my Cobra 29 here. They're highly inaccurate. Even new ones. You put them in, you set them to an S9 signal, you use them for a little while, and literally within, minutes of using, I've put them back on a workbench, put an S9 signal through it, and it's either off a little bit or, low or high again. So no matter how you cut it, I don't think you're ever going to notice a difference between, on the meter anyway, a minus 67 or a minus 70 or a minus 72 dBm signal that's coming in. You're just not going to notice it on either audibly or on the meter. However, if you set it to 70, I think it's a good happy medium. But again, do what you want. I usually set mine to minus 67, but anyway, so the meter is kind of the same. So your RF level, it's still measured the same way like my other meter is. So we're at minus 100 dBm. So if you look at the dBm scale, so this is the adjustment here. So that 0 mark, that's actually going to be the whole number here. So that 0 mark is going to represent the 70, the 80, the 90, the 100, 110. So now if you want anything in between, you're going to have to adjust this. So if we're at minus 100, this would be minus 99, 98, that's minus 97. And if you go the other way, minus 101, minus 102, 103, 104, minus 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So now you can either get minus 110 this way, or if you want minus 110, you go down to 110 and you put this back to 0. That's how that works. Pretty simple, straightforward. So the reason why I have this Cobra 29 out is because we can actually use this noise generator to adjust the noise blanker. And we can kind of go through that. So this signal generator needs work. I've had it for quite a while now, and it's a little wonky. You know, it definitely needs some love. So this noise generator doesn't work right. But with that being said, we can kind of just go through the motions, and you guys can see exactly how to adjust the noise blanker. On some radios, you know, require you to have a noise generator. Other radios, you don't need it. You just adjust it based on voltage, you know, and a lot of times it's, you know, whatever voltage they want you to probe or measure. They want you to turn the noise blanker on and then try to achieve the lowest voltage possible from the adjustment. So I'll show you guys how to do that. And then we'll adjust the meter here on this 29 Classic Twin S9, because I noticed it was a little off. Last time I recapped this not too long ago. I did the full alignment, and then when I went to go test something, you know, I put an S9 signal back to it, and it was just completely off again. So that's the nature of the beast. So what we'll do is to adjust the we'll do the adjustment procedure for a Cobra 29 LTD, the noise blanker. So that actually does require you to use a noise generator. The Classics, they're done a little bit different. Similar, but different when it comes to adjusting the noise blanker. With the newer 29s, you don't need the noise generator. They just want a certain voltage set, and that's it. But anyway, we'll pretend like this is an LTD, and we will do the adjustment based on that. And I'll show you how we're going to use a multimeter. We're going to go AC voltage across the voice coil. We're going to adjust that for 2 volts. And then we're going to try to achieve the lowest voltage possible. So that's how I do it, and works good. Yeah, so why don't we get to it? I'll just set you guys here, right here. Hopefully, I don't know if I can get everything in focus here, but maybe we can just, okay, so right here is the radio I'm going to be working on. And just keep you guys focused on the signal generator. And then why don't we do the meter first, because that's the easiest. So let me get the radio hooked up here. Actually, let me see if I can get you guys somewhat. All right, try that for now. Let me get the signal generator hooked up. In some ways, this signal generator is more convenient because it is set up just for CB repair. You know, you set your channel to 19 and that's it, and that's what the frequency is So anyway, I'm going to set this, we'll set this to 100 microvolts. Okay, we're on channel 19, 30% modulation. And let's turn the volume up here. So you can see it's almost, we'll focus, okay, it's almost at an S9. It's just a little bit off. So we'll get that adjusted first. We actually don't need the volume on. That's super annoying, but we'll just go here and where's that 9? I'm trying to look through the, okay, there it is. So that's it. That's an S9. All right, so 100 microvolts. Well, minus 70 dBm. All right, so that's what it is. So now, what else can we do here? So let's do the noise. Yeah, we'll adjust the noise blanker. So for that, let me try to get you. We're going to go across the voice coil here, the speaker. So we want AC voltage. And we're just going to go across. Let me see if I can try to. All right. So, according to the procedure here, yeah, I'll show you the screen so you guys can kind of follow along. Again, this is for the 29 LTD. This isn't for this specific radio. But if you look, noise blanker, well, let me get my finger out of the way here. So they want the noise blanker switch to NB, which is on. Set the level of the signal generator to 1 microvolt. Noise generator to on. So that's the pull handle on the signal generator. Adjust and revert item 1 setup. So what they want you to do is turn the volume to obtain 2-volt reading on the AC voltmeter. Adjust L19 for minimum reading on AC voltmeter. So on the Classic, it's not L19, it's L1, I believe. So on the Classic, what they want you to do is get a 2-volt reading, put the noise blanket on, get a 2-volt reading, and then just adjust L1 until you get the lowest voltage across the voice coil. So it's pretty simple. And then you turn it like a quarter of a turn counterclockwise. So it's a lot easier, and I think you get pretty much the same performance out of your noise blanker. But we'll do it the way Cobra wants it done for the LTD. All right, so I don't know if this is going to have 1 microvolt of sensitivity, this radio, but let's see. See if we can get 2 volts. Pretty close. It's close. So, yeah, unfortunately, the you're gonna have to. It's annoying, but you're gonna have to hear this for a little while. See, it's a little. The noise blanker's a little wonky here. So, what we'll do is We'll set this, we'll go to 3 with the noise blanker on, and then what you want to do is you pull this, you kind of hear it, sounds like a, I don't know, kind of like a buzzing sound or whatever. So now we're going to adjust this for the lowest setting. The lowest voltage. Hopefully it's not too much glare there. You can see it's going down. Coming back up again. So it looked like 1.5 was the lowest. One 1.5, 2. Going back up again. All right, so 1.52 seems to be the lowest. All right. So I shut the, you can kind of hear, hopefully you guys can hear that. It's a little like buzzing sound. So that's the pulse, a noise generator. So now that's set. The noise blanker is set. So now let's see if we can hear a difference. So that's off. That's on. Off. On. All right. So that's how you use this. Let me turn this off. This tone's annoying, but that's radio repair. It gets annoying and repetitive, and you know, you kind of you kind of don't even, after a while, you don't even know that the thing is on. But anyway, it's off now. So, but that's how you would use this signal generator. One of the handy features of it is that noise generator. But yeah, that's basically how you adjust the noise blanker circuit on. That would have been a 29 LTD. So let me look up what they want you to do on a regular 29 Classic here on the. All right, so there is the adjustment procedure for like a newer style, like an LTD Classic or whatever. So they want you to put the noise blanker switch on, 2-volt reading on a vacuum tube voltmeter, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Adjust L1 to a minimum reading, and then turn the core of L1 counterclockwise 1/4 of a turn. So that's, and believe it or not, you probably get the same. You get the same results doing it like that or doing it with the noise generator. But either way, this is there's not much to this 2040 signal generator. To be honest, I really never use the delta function. I just never really have a use for it. The modulation usually stays at 30. Sometimes, you know, you do use 50%. The frequency, you know, it's usually always at 1,000. You know, the tone is always at 1,000. So I don't use any really external modulation. So I don't really use this that much. Like I said, even for the noise generator, a lot of the new radios now, they don't even require you to have one. But I just keep it on the desk. You never know. It's, you know, my HP signal generator. It's old. It's you know, it's actually a little bit older than me. So you know, it's nice to have. Not to say I don't use it. I'll use it every once in a while, but you know, that HP that I have, that's you know, laboratory grade. Even though it's old, but it is a laboratory grade piece of equipment. Do you need laboratory grade equipment to do CB repair? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, it's, you know, kind of like a lo-fi way of communication. But, you know, if you're going to try to get as much accuracy as you can out of something, obviously, the better the equipment, you know, the better the results. But for CB repair, between having the 2040 and the 1040 and you know, a good signal generator, a good frequency counter, and an oscilloscope, you can pretty much do any CB repair. But that's about it. I don't know what else to say about this 2040 CB signal generator. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Like I said, it needs a little help. The modulation is right on, but at 1,000 hertz, it doesn't go all the way to 100% modulation. But what it does read is accurate. So, you know, 30% is 30%, 50 is 50. It just doesn't go to 100, which for me, it's not a problem. I don't normally use 100% modulation on anything. The RF level is spot on. I've compared that with, you know, my 8640 signal generator, and yeah, so it's that's spot on. But I'm sure I could use, you know, a good some loving, you know. But that's about it for the 2040 signal generator, and I guess you guys got to see a noise blanker adjustment on the 29, and you got to actually hear the noise generator come on, and you actually got to hear the difference, you know, between a you know, a noise blanker that's working properly. I know a lot of guys kind of overlook the noise blanker thing, you know, adjustment. A lot of times you'll put the noise blanker on and nothing happens, or it actually get louder. But yeah, that's a good way. Not only did you guys get to see the 2040 working, but you also got to see how the noise generator works to adjust noise blanker. That's it, guys. That's all I got for this. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. But, you know, and then you also got a nice freebie on adjusting your own noise blanker. Well, guys, if you like these videos I'm putting out, if you like the content, please subscribe. I think I try to be as clear and honest as I can be with everybody, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, subscribe, make comments, good or bad, I really don't care. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.